The fertile slopes which line Jacobs Creek are literally the home of winemaking in one of the most recognised premium wine regions in the world, the Barossa Valley. More than 160,000 people call into the award-winning Jacobs Creek Visitor Centre each year. For travellers who are time poor, it's a good place to learn the story of the Barossa Valley, its history, produce and culture. First port of call is obviously the state-of-the-art visitor centre. But throughout the 42-hectare property, there's all sorts of things to discover. And Jim Keen's job up here is to spread the word.
Well, our beautiful walking trails make their way down along the banks of the creek, past what was the original Jacob family winery. And we're actually restoring that now to become the new home of the St Hugo winery. So it'll be a working winery once again after all that time. And the beautiful trails weave their way through the vineyard and creek down here to the original Jacob family cottage. And today we have it fully restored with its beautiful stonework and the lovely old garden that surrounds it, and also the old buildings that were once the servants' working areas.
Genevieve Harris is the executive chef of Jacob's Restaurant. Local produce is a passion, and it doesn't get any more local than right across the creek in the kitchen garden.
It's only a relatively new garden, probably been in for a year, and we've had 2 seasons out of it.
What was the original concept of the garden?
The idea is that whatever we can source and grow here will complement everything that we do in the restaurant. So we, in theory, won't need to source fruit and veg from too many other places.
Tell us about that.
It's beautiful Barossan soil. I mean, the soil is what makes the Barossa what it is in terms of its wine. Now for us, it also does that with our food. We're an organically worked garden and we do a lot of composting. All of the kitchen food waste goes into a bio bin, which then gets composted and comes back into our garden.
The restaurant is consistently rated among the most outstanding winery restaurants in the country, with all the dishes matched to the Jacobs Creek wine range.
What we reap for the restaurant is just fantastic. To be able to put up a dish that only contains vegetables from and herbs and things from our garden is just magical.
I love the fact that the real history of the Barossa Valley sits here, and it's not contrived. The buildings still exist, and I think it's our job to keep them, not only restore them, but keep them for the future generations. And the other thing people can discover here is our beautiful avenue of cork trees.
And here they are, over 40 Quercus suber, or the cork oak. And yes, cork does come from the oak tree. And these were planted in 1970 by Colin Gramp. Quality cork takes a minimum of 40 years to mature. Sheets of bark have to be stripped from these trees every 9 years. And earlier this year, Orlando sourced 2 tiradores from Portugal to harvest the current crop by hand. The idea is that later down the track, the cork produced from these trees will seal the bottles of the wine that's actually produced on this very estate. And another great thing, they've revegetated this whole creek area back to the original plantings. Now for me, I can't think of a better way to spend a day. Food, wine and some fabulous places to explore.